Good day, my viewers. Today we want to continue from IUPAC mini, or we can say IUPAC nomenclature. Nomenclature is the same thing as naming. And when we say IUPAC, that word is abbreviated word. Is the full meaning of IUPAC is a International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. That's the meaning of IUPAC. And a short recap of what we did last week. I gave us rules of naming organic compounds. Rules of naming organic compounds. And in that, I made us to know that the name we give to organic compounds come from two different parameters. One is the number of carbon that is present, and the second one is their family name. Take for instance, when we have alkane as a family, or we can say alkane as homologous. We have alkene, and then we have alkyne. These three are homologous family. Okay, now these are family name. Then we also name compounds according to the number of carbons in that compound. Now, just like if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 10, if a carbon is 1, we call it net. If a carbon is 2 in an organic compound, we call it et. Pro for 3, but for 4 carbons, and then pent for 5 carbons, and then X for 6 carbons. So now these are the root word. Are you with me? These are the root word. So combination of the number of carbon and the family that compound belongs to make a whole name or make a complete name. So take for instance, if you are talking about the family of alkane. Now alkane, this is surname of alkane. Alkane is A-N-E, that's their surname. So this one will end with A-N-E, methane. If you are talking about alkane, though alkane, their members, they don't start from 1. Their members start from 2. For alkane, their members start from 2. So this one will end with ethane, this one will end with propane, this one will end with butene, this one will end with pentane, and this one will end with hexane. So if you are talking about family of alkane, actually this is not what we are doing today. We want to consider the name, how we name some organic compound. Like I have given us the rule last week, so we are going to apply those rules now. Now there is no way we will talk about naming of organic compound that we will not talk about alkyl group. This alkyl group, they don't stand alone. They stand as an attachment with another family or with a compound. So now this alkyl group, they are also family on their own. If we have a single carbon, which is CH3, forming an attachment, it is called methyl. This is called methyl. This, because of 2 carbon that is here, it is called ethyl. And this is a propyl. Like I said earlier, that these ones, they are attachment. They don't stand alone. They are attached with the compound. Now let's consider this question. The question says, give the IUPAC name of the following. Now we want to name this compound. And in naming of this compound, we'll be applying the rules that I gave us last week. So let's start. Whenever we want to name, rule number 1 says that you must firstly consider the longest carbon. which happens to be the parent carbon, is the one that will bear the name of that compound. Okay, now we can count from here, from this place to this place. We will count in a regular manner, not anyhow. No. So we can start counting from this carbon and end here. But that reason that before you determine your parent carbon, it must be the highest number. That carbon that you are counting must be the highest in that compound. Now this is what I mean. If you count from here, we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 on a straight line like that. But we can also count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you are counting from this edge now, it has become 6. If you are counting from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this, we are not going to pick the one of 5, which is this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are not picking 5. We'll be picking 6 because 6 is more than 5. So if we are counting from here, we can count like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It means that the longest carbon in this compound is 6. And if you check very well, the bond that joined the carbons together are single bond. So which means that this family is alkane family. And because we are having 6 carbon is X. But because family of alkane, we call it hexane. So that is the parent name. The parent name of this compound is hexane. But note, if you count like this, you see that we have sidelined this one out. We do not count this one when we were counting the other time. We do not count this one because we can't count in a zigzag manner. We count in a regular manner. We can count like this, like the way we've counted like this from here 1 to 6, and we can also start another counting from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So having done that, we have determined our longest carbon now. The next thing is that this attachment, we must give it 1. We must identify the number of carbon that this attachment falls to. Then number 2 thing is that this attachment also has a name. And if you look at it, this is CH3. It is called methyl, like I've said earlier. This is a single attachment and it is called methyl. So methyl, this is an attachment. It is called methyl. Okay? Now which number does it fall to? That's another rule. If we start counting from here, this methyl falls on carbon number 4. If you start counting from this place, this methyl falls on carbon number 3. And the rule says that we must pick the lowest number that this methyl falls to. I repeat, for us to pick the number that this methyl falls to, it must be the lowest number. So now, if you are picking for 4 is higher than 3, so we will not go for 4, we will rather go for 3. So this methyl falls on carbon number 3, and that's why we are going to indicate 3. Then another rule says that when you are having a number and a letter, you are going to use dash. So the name of this compound is 3-methylhexane. 3-methylhexane. I repeat again, the longest carbon here when we count is hexane, and that is the parent name. This methyl is an attachment, that's why we call it methyl, and this attachment falls on carbon number 3.